Hello everyone, this is Devang here and welcome to another episode in the series of Costology. Costology is my series of short videos where we learn about certain interesting terms and interesting concepts in my favorite subject of costing. My term for today is a term called as profit maximization model. This is a very useful concept in many chapters of CA final costing. It is having its origins in the chapter number 6, that is pricing decisions of CA final subject of costing. Yeah. Now, this concept is a very useful concept because it is very practical and very much realistic concept. What is this about? Well, this is about deciding selling price. Normally when you did basics of costing in CA interlevel and all, you would decide selling price by calculating a cost plus profit gives you the selling price. But this method, that method of deciding price by taking a cost plus profit, might not be applicable in the real world. Why? Because in real world, if I charge selling price by adding profit to my cost, that price may not be a very competitive price. If my cost is very high plus the profit selling price becomes very high, then my customers will not buy my product. They will rather buy the competitor's product. So in the real world, demand is not fixed. Demand is fluctuating. This concept of deciding selling price is applicable in the real world where the demand is fluctuating. You know the law of demand. Law of demand says that with the increase in price, the demand will decrease. Now, with the increase in price of the demand is decreasing, then how should you decide the price? Which selling price will you decide to charge? Well, simple. You should charge that selling price at which you get maximum profit. So the best selling price is the price which gives maximum profit. It may not cover your cost, it may not give you the profit that you targeted, but this will be the best profit you can get. The best selling price is the price which gives you highest maximum profit, and such price is calculated using the profit maximization model. The word profit maximization itself indicates that you target a price which will maximize the profit. Yeah. Now this can be done by two methods: trial and error method or or a more detailed statistical method called equations method. Trial and error method you might have done at many places. In trial and error method, all you have to do is calculate profit for various different selling prices at various different demand levels. At various different selling prices, your demands are different. You simply calculate company profit for each of those selling price. Choose the price which gives you best profit. But my discussion for today, the main crux of profit maximization model is not the trial and error method. The main crux of profit maximization model is the equations method. My discussion for this video is a short and crisp review of that entire equations method. Trust me, this equations method has already been asked at CA final level multiple times. Multiple times it has already been asked, and it can still further be asked. Because frankly, I can say that equations method of profit maximization is the only useful concept, realistically useful concept that can be asked from the chapter of pricing decisions. Yeah. So what is this equations method about? Equations method simply says that profit will be maximum when MC equals to MR. Maybe you must have heard of this. Profit is maximum when MC equals to MR. Well, this is what you might have already done in your CPT or foundation level in the subject of microeconomics. You had different types of market models like perfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic competition. Rings a bell? Might have heard of something like that. Yeah. Now, Profit will be maximum when MC equals to MR. What is MC? MC is marginal cost. Marginal means for 1 unit extra. The marginal cost means the cost which is incurred for producing one extra unit. Well, basically that is nothing but variable cost, because for producing one extra unit, the cost that you incur is the variable cost. Now that variable cost per unit will be given in your question. Next term, MR. What is MR? MR is your marginal revenue. This also you have done at your CPT foundation level. But at CPT foundation level, regarding marginal revenue, you only did theory. Now I give you a formula for marginal revenue. Marginal revenue is the revenue that you earn by selling one extra unit, or for every extra marginal unit, for every marginally extra unit, what revenue you get is called as marginal revenue. By formula, it is expressed like this. You don't need to get into the derivation of the formula. If you want a derivation, you can attend my regular class. I'll show you derivation for that. Right now, this is a short video. We'll not cover the derivation, but I can just give you a hint that this has been derived by differentiation of total revenue. This has been derived by doing differentiation of total revenue. The formula says marginal revenue is A minus 2BQ. Now what is A? A is the highest possible price. A indicates the highest possible selling price such that at this price the demand will be zero. So A is the maximum price or highest price at which the quantity demanded will be zero. This will be given in the question. Then what is B? B is the rate of change. B is like, for every extra quantity that I want to sell, how much price should I reduce? It is change in price divided by change in quantity. B indicates your change in price divided by change in quantity. These two values are also mostly given in the question. Now think, if A is given, if B is given, and if MC is given, then you can use this formula MC equals to MR, make an equation and find the missing item. What will be missing here now? Now what is missing is only Q. So next step, you find Q by taking MC equals to MR. This Q that you get is called as equilibrium quantity. It is called as equilibrium quantity, meaning this is the quantity at which you will get the best profit. If you sell quantity more than this, then you have to drop the price. If you sell quantity less than this, then your quantity is less, so profit is less. This is the exact quantity at which you will get the best possible profit, maximum possible profit. That is what is conveyed by the concept MC equals to MR. Now that you have the quantity which gives best profit, using that Q, using that quantity, you can then find the price. For finding price, again, I have another formula. This formula is, again, I am not deriving. This formula is basically an equation of the law of demand. This formula, last formula, is an equation of law of demand. I'm not showing you the derivation. I'm simply showing you how to solve your questions here. Yeah. So my formula here is P equals to A minus BQ. Now you know what is A. This is A. You know what is B. This is B. So my P is the price that you can find for the Q quantity, which was the equilibrium quantity. The price that I get by this formula is called as the equilibrium price. That is the best possible price. So the conclusion is that profit maximization model is a method to identify the best possible selling price, which will give you maximum profit. What I explained here is directly useful in solving many questions in pricing decision. Also, it can be useful in solving many questions in certain other chapters also. In all those situations where you are given A value and you are given B value, then you always determine selling price using this equations method. Well, yes, this is my profit maximization model. Now, the main crux of this model is starting from this equation MC equals to MR. What is the proof of this equation? What is the proof that profit is maximum when MC equals to MR? Well, that proof was also originating from your microeconomics subject at your intermediate level, in fact at your CPT level. Yes, well, that proof also I cannot cover up right now. You need to see my regular lectures for that. Done? Yes, but anyways, this short explanation will help you directly solve many questions of ICAI which is pertaining to profit maximization. Yeah, I hope that was quite useful for you. Thank you very much. That's all for today's costology session. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you next time.